Now recording.
I think it's just us. Let me change some people if I could. I'm joining.
Now recording.
Alright, sent a DM to D5 DD. Still waiting for them to get back. I need to send Adam a message too.
Hey, Lich, I'm not sure if Diggy is available today. I know earlier on. Yeah, I think she was out.
You just got it. Let's see, we got Adam here. I think we could start for a bit. See.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth it with Adam here. I know there's some legacy stuff that we can throw on his plate, at least.
Let's do it.
Hi, baby boo boo.
Let me share my screen. Ooh, there we go. Right. Thank you everybody for joining us for the UUT. So we got a fair amount of items that we have added in the last 2 weeks. Start with the week before the last week, which is from the June 20th to 26th. So there were like 3 report issues. I think one of them that's for the Fox or Foxy icon that has been resolved. And we got 2 remaining items, one for the legacy app or beta, and the other one for the trade and define gas. For the last week, we got 5 recorded issues. So we got 2 for the beta application, 1 for the UI UX for the new app.shapeshift, 1 for gas, and 1 for the trade or DeFi. You know, I can see that Crazy Fox has a hot mic. You might want to mute yourself if you want.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Alrighty, let's jump into the triage tracking sheet right here. So we did group up all the beta issues right here. So we could start from the top. So the first one we have here is like the issue on the beta.shapeshift has a dead copy to clipboard button. So the specific copy to clipboard is on after sending like a transaction, like for copying the TXID. Yeah, this one. It's a bigger.
It's like you can't click it or it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't do any.
Interesting. It's
But we
weird that
could
that
still,
would break. Do we know
Yeah.
when it stopped working roughly, or is it some browsers?
this was reported on first notice on the 22nd of June.
We could try a couple of browsers if you think it's browser specific.
Yeah, I could just check some right now, see if it's happening.
It's possible. I don't know, I wonder about that because we didn't do a release or anything that I'm aware of that would have changed the code. But it's possible we broke it months ago and someone just noticed.
A lot of these non-prod issue beta issues too. Adam, I think you're like the final backstop on these, and I feel like we're getting to a point that some of these, if you want to make a call that we're just never going to fix it, and we need to suggest alternative troubleshooting steps, we can happily close out any of these that meet that. I don't know if we're there at that point quite yet, but we are happy to have that be a solution we can accept.
Yep. Are we able to copy those TX IDs without the copy button by like highlighting text?
Not sure. I would imagine that we allow people to copy that address right there just by triple clicking it. Can you check into that as well, Wes? 'Cause if that's a troubleshooting solution, it might be the easiest.
So it's cool if I do some trades to test this right now.
Yeah. Or
You
I
might be able to use the historical ones if you have an account with trades on it by going to history. It'd also be interesting if it works there and not when you've just completed a trade or something.
yeah, and this looks like it says send too, so it might be specific to sends instead of trades. So a little bit of poking around. Definitely worth the trade to solve it if we need to.
And then I'd look to, your guys' priority calls on things. I completely agree with you, Tyler. There's, we got to draw a line somewhere, and it's fairly likely there's going to be higher priorities most of the time than some of these beta issues.
Cool. So it sounds like this one, if we can get a solution around suggesting that they just copy and paste the address right next to the copy button, that would be the best solution. And that if that doesn't work, then do we just suggest go to app?
Yeah, like I hate for people to not be able to get a TX ID easily after they transact. But if there's a workaround there, that would be ideal.
Okay.
Or we keep a prioritized list of things, and when I go in there to do something, maybe I knock a couple of the other low hanging fruit ones out if they're having an impact.
Cool. Yeah, maybe we'll just always have this, and next time you go in, we'll have a quick way to send all of these to you. So what would you put that as severity, like a pretty low severity in terms of the copy paste?
It is in my mind. I mean, I would put it on like the low end of medium.
Cool. Yeah, I agree. I wouldn't give it a medium, but maybe some of these other ones showing up might get higher priorities. We could walk through them too. So I'll shut up now.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll post. We'll definitely post some updates on the thread if we do find a useful workaround to give users.
Okay. Do we have
So,
like a board that I can track these on? Should I create one?
We don't have anything for legacy anymore that anyone in ops has access to. If you'd like to create a board, we can definitely track all of these. And if GitHub's a better avenue to get progress done than Discord, we're definitely open to being able to do that. It just doesn't exist right now.
Okay. And I wonder about GitHub access to those legacy repos. I say that because we've been using the like GitHub issues in V2, which means the repo being accessible, I believe, might not work in all cases.
We can also build like a Notion Kanban board if that's easy, or even just build simple tickets out of dwork and make them private to you and don't put bounties on them. Whatever really is going to be easiest for you, I'm sure our team can accommodate.
Okay. I mean, we're tracking in a spreadsheet. I can deal with that too. I just want somewhere to go to see what the prioritized list of things is.
We can, if you'd like, we can move all of the legacy ones to a single tab on this sheet, and I can send it to you so you can bookmark this if a spreadsheet works. That'd be the easiest.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Sweet.
Just a quick update on that. So yeah, when you go to the trade history, it shows up with your TX ID, which is a link to the Etherscan with your transaction. And also, like when you go to receive, there's that copy to clipboard button with your wallet address that works. And it's only on the send portion where it's like grayed out and you can't click it, but you can highlight the text within that box to copy paste it.
Awesome. Great update. So this sounds like a very low to me now with a workaround there. And it's just the like nicer UX copy button that's not working. I'm at one screen.
Yeah, I'm down for us to mark a resolution through troubleshooting and communicate it to support and close this ticket.
Cool.
We will update that thread as well. Right, on to the next one is like the beach bounce not showing up. I think this was also raised on the last few weeks where we could not receive the bounce isn't updating, and after that we couldn't like make a beef send anymore. Let's see. Yeah.
Okay.
So I did try this now and just seeing this error.
Yeah. So as far as Beesh goes, I know we have a tentative plan to add Beesh, Doge, and Litecoin, I think, and possibly Dash and Digibyte to V2. So if this, like, we can look at it, maybe it's a node needs kicking or something like that trivial, but if it turns into a mess here, this is where I might start looking to V2, especially if we're going to have it there in a few weeks or a month. Not sure how you guys feel about that.
Yeah, I'm probably not the best person to ask, and we should probably have products input here too. I'm of the mind that we burn everything to the ground and move over to app as quick as possible, and that feature parity isn't as important. But I know that I shouldn't be the sole deciding factor on that there. So, what do you know what the estimated level of effort to get a node back up would be versus like?
I'm not sure if it's that a node is down. Like I haven't looked at all to see where the issue is. So I got to see what the problem is, and then I can speculate about what it'll take to make it right if it isn't push a button and make it right thing.
Yeah, my assumption based on the symptoms that we saw was that if you had Bish that was from a while ago, you could still send it. But if you had new transactions from I don't know how far back, the TXs wouldn't show up and then also couldn't send. So my assumption was that the node went down and we weren't detecting new deposits, but old sends were still working. So
Gotcha. So you're able to spend UTXOs that were created before some unknown point in time in the past.
yes, and now people aren't seeing new balances of funds coming in and aren't able to send outward. At least that's my understanding of it.
Yep, it could be a like Watchtower ingest thing is stuck for some reason.
Would asking for a spike to see if this is worth a quick fix or not be okay, or do you think that this is?
Yep, it's worth a quick spike. I mean, there's a chance it's something I can straighten out in minutes to an hour or something.
Okay. And then for priority, just for checking in, so you don't have to actually just drop everything, do this right now. Would you rank this? I would say this is a little bit higher. At least we're talking about this. I don't know if it's like hair on fire high, but what's your feelings?
Yeah, I mean, it's a coin we let people send into their wallet that's now essentially wrapped there aside from leaving and using a different wallet.
And exporting their seed phrase potentially if it's on like a QT or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. Medium high, something like that.
Sweet. This will just help us.
Are we doing like 5 levels? T-shirts or whatever.
Just enough that at the end of this conversation we could re-rank it and you can have the most important one up at the top.
Yeah. Okay. Incorrect change value for Spank coin. That's a super high.
Hair on fire, sir. Hair on fire.
It's been a long time since I've heard of Spancoin.
Wait, you're not a big investor in Spank Coin? Jeez, Adam, I don't know.
I was, but I used it all. Sorry, can't help myself here.
Oh, good. But yeah, I think because still point a user to check on the Spancoin parts on the app. I think you got a good mitigation step for this one.
Cool.
I won't even ask how low this is. Yeah, I think that's it for the beta issues here. The remaining 4 are all like on the open source part, right? So like the first one we have here is the incorrect computation of the estimated APR on Cosmos staking. Open this up. Why do it if we want to log in again? I'm gonna like look for it here. Wait a minute. Triage. No, this isn't the one. Like, Discord chose a perfect time to get this error. Where is it? It's on the previous one. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Found it. So I think the user raised that the estimated yearly returns right here is showing a different amount. So instead of showing the 12%, it's showing like 0.12%. But if they hit on continue, it would be showing like the correct amount. Here's
Okay.
another one.
I don't have much info on this offhand. I'd probably defer to DeFi or one of those guys that's worked on this more than I have.
Yeah, we definitely could. I don't see a ticket made for this one. Yeah, well, we can just create a new GitHub ticket and tag engineering on it. Get their side. All right. For the next one, it's like a BTC showing up twice on the search bar. We do have like a GitHub ticket for this already. So when you search, I think the first BTC is showing like the normal one, and clicking on the second one doesn't show balance, and like it wouldn't show like the send and receive buttons as well. See if I have it here. Yeah, we did create a ticket and haven't received a response yet. Yeah, just a blank Bitcoin asset page. We don't have other engineering like representative right now, but yeah.
Not similar story where I don't
Yeah.
have a lot to contribute on the fly here.
Hey, Lich, that GitHub ticket that's created already, it has need engineering tag on it already. Did you see?
Yeah, it was
Yep.
like added like 8 days ago.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just have to follow up with them maybe during a
Yeah.
stand-up or something.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, let's just go through the list. The next one is like a poor gas limit estimation on ERC20 approval. I think this was get really uncreated. Dang it, Discord. Yeah, we also have like a ticket drawn up for this, so. And a label. So I think we could just follow up on the stand up for this one. And lastly, we have like the Fox claim couldn't be like claimed consistently. Like we, like everyone in ops did try to claim. I think some of us could recreate this and some couldn't. This is the ticket that was created and the error message. Let me see. No, I think Gumi did find where they need to be fixed. So, and yeah, it's already assigned to Neo making. So I think like the expected UX would be to just disable the button if like the user isn't allowed to claim yet. No, I think this is all good and like already assigned, and we could check back on this ticket on the following UP. So I think just this 3 items need to be like asked or fought from engineering if you have a chance, otherwise.
Yep. Yeah, well, during a stand-up, yeah, we'll make sure, Lich, that we ask those questions.
And I think that's it for my list. Anything you guys wanted to bring up that's like high priority that we want to check on?
No, that was pretty much. I think, Lich, unless other people have something to say, I think that we might find more little items as we're getting more in depth on our regression testing for the different platforms and different areas of product, from beta to mobile to app.shapeshift. So, we'll probably have a little bit more context on some of the stuff as we continue to look at these regression tests in a little bit more depth.
Yeah, I agree. And for the beta issues, yeah, I'll create a new sheet and let's transfer them over there so Adam can look at it.
Thank you.
Yep. Nice. That's it. I think we could give everybody back a few minutes before the tokenomics call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Adam, don't worry, I'll send you over some spank coins so you're not all out.
Oh man, that would be wonderful. Thanks.